Good morning and welcome to morning prayers on, she just checks, the 9th of March. So yeah, welcome everybody. And for those who are watching on the recording later, welcome to Loving God. Let our souls rise up to meet you as the day rises the sun.
The evil snake took him to the Great Spirit's sacred lodge in Village of Peace, Jerusalem. He took him to the very top of the lodge, high above the village. Prove you are the son of the Great Spirit and jump down from here, the snake taunted him. Do not the sacred teachings also say, his spirit messengers will watch over you to keep you from harm. They will not even let your foot hit a stone. Yes, Creator sets free, Jesus said back to him, but they also say, do not put the Great Spirit to a foolish test.
In our lives and in our prayers, may your kingdom come.
So this is a belated Ash Wednesday meditation from our friend Chris Rose, who is the director of Amos Trust. I walked through a burnt-out house outside Bethlehem. A fire had raged through the house after it had been shelled. The family fled the bullets and the shelling and watched as their house caught fire. You could see the bullet holes and the traces of family life, a disfigured toilet seat and a burnt shoe. My friend picked up 2 melted forks. These would later be shaped into form a cross. I picked up a badly burnt children's t-shirt. It would have fitted my youngest daughter, who I love beyond words. I stuffed it in my bag. Back in the UK, pulling it out, I was showered in the ashes of a burnt-out house in Bethlehem. Today, I was on a commuter train, jostling for space and hoping that the annoying ringtone of the person opposite would not be ingrained in my subconscious. Reading The Guardian, numbing myself with Champions League news and becoming sadder and sadder as I read reports on the direction of charity management my profession was heading in. Finally, I turned to the news: global warming, gridlock, and the death of an Asian taxi driver, a father of 2, murdered by teenagers who shouted racist insults as they jumped on his head. I turned to my Lent book. My pledge for Lent is to try and read the series of daily thoughts. I've tried a Lent book before and found it trite, but I was trying again. Luke 9. Foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but soon the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Follow me. There it was, the choice of Ash Wednesday. Do I bring up my children to be those who walk in the ashes of Bethlehem, or do I raise them to protect themselves from such a world?
And in our prayers, may your kingdom come. We're going to hold some silence together as we hold before God the concerns that we're carrying, things that are going on in the world, the things that are going on in our own lives. So let's hold silence together. just turn our attention to what's ahead of us today, things we know about in our diaries and the things we don't, the surprises that are waiting to happen. And let's just again hold a moment of quiet together as we invite peace and love into every aspect of who we are and how our day is.
As we wake up to this new day, one we have never seen before, help us to become grateful for all that we have been given.
As we live within this movement, come alongside us and make this a space where we can draw near to you.
And all right. And as we see and confront ourselves in each other, help us to know our truest nature, your light within us.
As we go about our daily work, guide us so that the thoughts of our minds and the meditations of our hearts are at one with yours.
As we use the many things we possess, keep us from a sense of entitlement, so that we may be able to see beyond our own self-interest.
As we speak to one another, take control of our lips and guard what we say, so that our words may radiate your light and love.
As we consume, remind us of our interconnectedness and guide us to tread a lighter path, lest we forget those at the other end of the chain and the effects that our actions have on people, animals, and the planet.
As we face life's inevitable challenges, be with us and free us from fear, so that we may live life in all its fullness.
As we meet those in need of help, give us patience, warmth, and kindness, so that we may help without needing to be identified as helper.
As we rest and play, surround us with beauty and laughter, and fill us with an infectious joy.
And
with each passing day you give, teach us to carry one another home to you, loving God.
Let's say all of us together. May the peace
Peace
of the living God
go with you,
wherever they
she may
may
send you.
May they
May she
guide
guide
you
you through the wilderness,
shelter you
through the storm.
May they bring
May
you
they bring
home
Home
rejoicing at the
rejoicing,
wonders they
and the
have shown.
wonders she has shown
May they
you.
bring you home
May she bring you home
once
rejoicing,
again.
once again into our doors.
Amen.
Amen.
And we'll turn off the video. So goodbye everyone who's joined us on video. Have a good day.